Tel Aviv hit, at least 2 killed as Iran fires hundreds of ballistic missiles toward Israel in a major escalation in the Middle East. Iran responded to Israel's military strikes the night before with hundreds of ballistic missiles, killing at least 2 Israeli nationals, including a woman, and leaving several other citizens injured. Over 60 people were wounded in the strikes in Israel, the Times of Israel reported, adding that another person was seriously hurt and several more were moderately wounded. Many more were lightly injured. The IDF said that Iran launched more missiles towards Israel later in the morning. According to Channel 12, at least 14 people were hurt in the fresh attacks. Iran's attack came in retaliation for Israel's June 12 attack on Iran's nuclear sites and military installations, wiping out its top military leaders and nuclear scientists. Israel codenamed the attack as Operation Rising Lion. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khomeini, vowed retaliation, stating that Israel would not be allowed to do hit-and-run attacks without grave consequences. Tehran launched the True Promise 3 operation on Friday night and fired hundreds of ballistic missiles at Israel. Raw footage: Iran launched multiple ballistic missiles toward Israel in the past hours. The IDF cannot, and will not, allow Iran to attack our civilians. pic.twitter.com IRDK05UERM Israel Defense Forces IDF June 13, 2025 Israeli Defense Minister, Israel Katz, said that Iran crossed red lines after it dared to fire missiles at civilian population concentrations in Israel. We will continue to defend the citizens of Israel and ensure that the Ayatollah regime pays a very heavy price for its heinous actions, Times of Israel quoted him as saying. While the Iranian media claimed that hundreds of missiles were launched, the Israel Defense Forces estimated the number stood at less than 100. Large explosions were heard in the Tel Aviv area as smoke was seen rising over numerous locations in the city. Home Front Command soldiers rescued a civilian from one of the buildings in the Tel Aviv area that was hit by a ballistic missile, the IDF said. A large fragment of an intercepted missile struck a town in northern Israel and caused damage, the police said. According to IDF spokesman Brig General Efi Defrin, most of the incoming projectiles were intercepted by the air defense systems or fell short before reaching Israel. An American official told AFP that the U.S. aided Israel in defending against the missile attacks from Iran. I can confirm that the U.S. is assisting in shooting down missiles targeting Israel, the official told AFP on condition of anonymity, without giving the extent of assistance provided. Swipe left for next video. Iran and Israel, longtime enemies, began directly attacking each other last year as the Gaza war spread across the region. But the attacks, like Israel hitting the Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria, were done in a way to avoid starting a bigger war. Now, Iran is more isolated. Its close ally, Hezbollah, has lost strength in Lebanon, and the Syrian government it supported is no longer in power. In October, Iran fired nearly 200 ballistic missiles at Israel after Israel killed Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran. But on Friday, the Israeli military said Iran launched fewer than 100 missiles. Latest blogs